This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Gay. Got his man. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They're going to ride this running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away.
Now, 4th down.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. Still a lot of upside for this quarterback, and they're hoping he can reach his potential. Running inside, it's Rourke. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Crosses the 30. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. He's looking to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. What a cut. Now he's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. Snags it, and he's open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. Just keeps slinging it. Under fire. And they got him.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive. Getting to him and getting the sack on that play.
Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll send out the kicker here. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Fires to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Connor. There's some room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Connor. Bounced off his feet.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The spin, still on his feet. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Gay. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays. Or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. On the run, it's Rourke. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Fires left side, it's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside. It's Rourke. And it'll be a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. On the ground, it's Connor. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. On first down, here comes this offense. To the air, it's Gay. Makes the grab on the left.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Right down the middle. Makes the grab. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route. By the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They just keep firing. Complete. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Takes a handoff. It's Connor. Can't get him to the ground. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. NC State going up tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Runs through the tackle.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Peppers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. NC State will pick up the first down.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Got it. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Dropping back, it's Gay. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they...
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Fowler. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. New set of downs after the completion.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return. More important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. NC State might want to keep slinging it after that last big play. Looking to throw, it's Gay. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, he'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. All the way in for the touchdown.
And nice vision by the linebacker, understanding and diagnosing pass right away. Getting his eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, making the huge interception, and then taking it back to the high school days, man. In his glory days at the running back spot, running all the way to the house and scoring the touchdown.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country. North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Guys, catching up with Coach at the half, the first half was okay, even though they've got a lead. He understands the ACC season opener, conference opener, they've got to be even better in the third quarter. He said there's some things we can clean up, some positives we can build on, but their intensity has to remain strong here to start the second half.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna run it. It's Rourke. Got a little grass. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Makes the grab in their space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, and then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Makes the catch.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Back to throw, it's Gabe. Dances away to buy time. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you.
Might have a chance. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. NC State quick to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me?
Oh, they blocked the kick. He picks it up. And we've got a man down, shaken up on the play. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The hand to the running back. Makes it past the marker. Open space at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Run in the red zone. It's Rourke. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his third receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field.
There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Gay. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll start this drive firing. He'll pull it down. Got some room to run. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. He's in for the touchdown.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
129, go! Where did he go?
Looking downfield on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Now on 1st down from the 30. Makes the grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Gay. Tight end finds a soft spot. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Running inside. It's Connor. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period.
Flag 14.
Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Looking deep. Upstairs, he's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field, maybe a crease. The 20. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and... Touchdown, North Carolina State!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Using his legs, it's Rourke. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll give it to him again. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rourke. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Timeout called by NC State. That's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the single back. Finding some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The give to the tailback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Daly. Got it. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, and I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got the first down. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the right. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like